Today we will be testing the RSI with VWAP and moving average.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the RSI with VWAP and moving average. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 57 different strategies, with 14 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 765 indicators, with 308 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos and to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And we have also retested in the advanced testing 14 of the winning indicators. 7 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best one, a 76% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the RSI with VWAP and moving average. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. I did make a few changes, just visual changes to the indicator here. And so the first one was on the RSI based VWAP. I did go in and bump up the line weight of it some, just to have it a little bit more bold. And I think I did the same thing on the RSI based moving average, and I bumped up the opacity of the upper fill and the lower fill just a little bit there, just to kind of see that a little bit more clear. And so we might end up testing this a couple different ways. We'll see kind of how it works out on the first test. And so what we are going to do is first and foremost, we're going to test this as a 2-line cross indicator. And so anytime we get the cross of the, just go ahead and do this here. Anytime we get the cross of the blue line above the gray line, we are going to go long. Anytime we get the cross of the blue line below that gray line, we are going to go short. And so that's the setup that we're looking for. Like I said, first and foremost, we might end up testing this another way. We'll see. We'll just kind of test it this way, see what we can get out of it. All right, let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a short signal. We get that cross right there, the blue line below the gray line, and immediately we get a push back to the upside there, which does come up and stop us out. Looks like we pick up a long signal right here, As that line then pokes up over top of the gray line there, and we get a little bit of a push to the upside there with a couple long wicks to the top there, but they're not quite enough to get us up there to our take profit. They got pretty close, but just barely missed it. And then it looks like we're going to pick up a short right here as that line then crosses back down below the gray line there. The blue line crosses down below the gray line. Let's go ahead and play it forward and see what we get out of this. All right, so on that short, worked out pretty well for us. Get a nice push to the downside, which does come down and get us to our take profit. Then pick up a long over here on this side, and immediately we start getting a push to the upside, which does come up and get us to our take profit on that one as well. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up a short right here. We get a little bit of a pullback here, wick to the upside before it then rolls over and starts to push down. And it does come down just far enough to get us to our take profit. We then pick up a long right there with a really nice push to the upside. That one does get us to our take profit as well. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up a short right here on this one, and immediately we get a drop in the market there, which does come down and get us to our take profit. We then pick up a long right here, and immediately we get a spike to the upside, which does come up and get us to our take profit on that one as well. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up a short right here on this one, and it gets really close and hits our take profit there, just barely by a couple pips, but it was enough to get us to our take profit nonetheless. All right, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, that puts us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at this, what this was able to achieve over the 1 year's time, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our Discord server. So this is our Discord server here. It's free to join. Anybody can join our Discord server, and we have lots of channels for everybody to hang out and discuss things like trading strategies, trading indicators, and so on. We do have a private channel just for our patrons, and so our paid members, where the patrons are able to hang out and take advantage of some advanced information. And so like our admin Jay, for example, is trading futures on a regular basis, doing an awesome job. He puts up screenshots of charts. I don't think I see one right offhand. He puts up screenshots of charts where he's marked out areas of support and resistance, areas of interest, exactly what he's thinking and looking to for taking trades, where he's going to enter, and so on. Again, gives a pretty detailed description on what exactly it is he's looking for and going to do. Then we have Sasquatch. He's one of our members. He's an amazing Forex prop trader. He's posting charts like this pretty much every single day, where he's marked out areas of support and resistance, areas of interest, channels, and so on that he's marked out. And sometimes even when he's looking to take trades, he'll mark up exactly where he has the entries, the trigger entries there, where he's going to take profit, where his stop is, basically the whole trade laid out. And again, the areas of support and resistance and interest being marked out there. A really amazing stuff that they're putting out here for everybody to take advantage of. Even if you aren't planning on trading with price action, being able to know how to mark up areas of support and resistance and how they're going to influence or react with your trading system is an extremely valuable thing to understand and know how to do. And so highly recommend that you join us here and follow along with what the guys are doing there. All right, back to our indicator here. Let's go ahead and get everything in focus. So quite a few trades within the 1 year's time. Let's go ahead and count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we have 34 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 16 winning trade. So unfortunately, this is not going to meet the 60% criteria this way that we tried it here. I was kind of suspicious that it wouldn't meet the 60% criteria. The issue that I did notice just kind of playing around with this is that it does have these moments where the two lines just kind of bounce back and forth, like within one candle to another. And so a prime example of that is right here, where we get that whipsaw. We've seen this many times before, a lot of the times with moving averages, and so it doesn't really surprise me that this is kind of a byproduct of a moving average indicator. But we get these areas where it tells us to go long, and then short, and then long, and then short, and then long, before it finally figures out what direction it wants to go in. And it did the same thing right here. We went short, and then long, and then short, and then finally long before it picked the correct direction. And so it's little clusters of losing trades like that. And you can see we got one there, we got one there, we got one here. Those really do undermine the winning rate, the win rate of an indicator like this, and generally drive it into the losing side of the win rate. And so, like I said, we'll probably test this one at least another way that I was looking at. And so, but for now, it's going to go on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.